Hello, good morning. This is a quick video to supplement the instructions to take a look at the community survey. So when you log into the link, you're going to see these two options and you're going to hit connect. Connect is the addition that we have to the electronic medical record that allows taking the tablet computer device away from the server. So when you log in, you're going to log in with the credentials that provide an email, and the location will be community. Using the survey is really the same as using the AMR. There's one additional step, and that's hitting the sync button on the top right. What this does is this gets all the data from the server onto the device that's going to be going on in the community. Once it says on the bottom here the data sync is successfully complete, the device can be disconnected from the local area network and taken into the community. All the data that is placed on that device while doing the surveys is saved locally, and then once the surveyor gets back to the server, really you can reconnect back to the router and then hit that sync button again, and that transfers the data all back onto the server where it's saved. So I'm going to make a new patient. There's really only kind of these two boxes for the survey, but I'm going to create a new patient. So I'm going to create new, and we'll call him testing. And we'll just make up an age here. Okay, so now I have my patient created. All the patients will be found in the clinical tab here. Again, if there's a patient that's already part of the database that's being seen in the clinic, you can search for them here. I just created a new one. But we'll go to clinical and we'll find the patient that I just made, and that was testing. Okay, really no different than using the EMR. You're going to go to this consultation tab. And this is typically where people doing vitals, where they're brought to. Everything's here on the left side, so that's where the history exam is, the second vitals, the CV studies, the vaccination history, etc. So this last tab here is a community survey. So I'm just going to slowly scroll to it so that you guys can see. This is in English. We do have the Creole version that you guys provided. So please give me feedback on all the questions and answers are here. It's pretty much duplicated what we have from what you guys provided. But more specifically, if the English version plus the Creole version needs to be in, or just one of the two, I imagine you guys need the Creole one, please let me know that. So I'm going to kind of click on these boxes. You can certainly also put in free text here if needed. One kind of thing that I just wanted to show, on physical measurements at the end, we have a couple options. Either you can do a survey for every single member of the household. If that's going to be a little too much, and it might be easier just to do one survey and then do the physical measurements of each person. You can do, for example, head of household, and I can place in numbers here. And let's say there's another person I just want to add that person. I would just hit add section, and I would say, well, this woman between these ages, and then I put in their height, weight, etc. in there. Okay. Once all finished with the survey, you just hit save. Okay. This once it syncs back with the server and the data is saved, that will now appear in their record. So when these patients come back to clinic and we want to see if a survey has been done, there's a section in the dashboard here called community survey. Now, we had the option of choosing one thing to be present there. So I chose type of housing and the answer to that type of housing. So in this case, it's tent housing shows up in there. If there's a more appropriate question that you guys want to display here, please let me know in the feedback. But really, we have the option of just having one thing here. And this is really to notify or to alert the provider that a survey has been done. To look at the details of a survey, you just really click on the survey button, and I can kind of you can scroll through all the whole entire survey. But having this whole entire survey would be a little bit too much in this dashboard. It would really kind of clutter things. So this kind of really just alerts that that a survey has been completed in community, and to further look at details, you just click on the button there. That's pretty much it. Again, once the one extra step, other than kind of using the EMR, is using the sync button. So that's again to get the data uploaded onto the device from the server. Once that's done, you can disconnect, go do your survey in the community, and then that data is all saved on that device as long as that EMR application is remained open. And then it's taken back and then reconnected to the router, sync it, and meaning that that data is transferred back to the server where it's saved and part of your database. Okay, please provide me feedback. Be happy to hear it. Thanks.